Objection! Hello everybody, Zachman18 here. We are back with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations on the WiiWare service for my 49th Let's Play here on my Zachman18 channel. This is case number 2, the Stolen Turnabout. I've just forgotten a lot. I haven't played this in like a whole week, and I'm getting a text like right in the middle of recording. I'll check that later. So yeah, last time I thought we won the trial, but then there was a murder going on at the KB security place where Ron was during the time of the robbery of the statue of Amy Faye. Or no, not the statue, but the urn. So we're still going on with this case. It's day 2. I got really pissed off about it, but I figured since it's Phoenix Wright, they usually do this. So part 3 of case number 2. This is part number 5, I believe. So let's get started.
You know, I'm glad we found out but Mr. DeLite got arrested again.
Well, supposedly Mr. DeLite was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose. I don't buy it.
But the one your birthday, Mr. DeLite was there. It was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
And I'm going to head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's alright.
Sure, but why?
I'm going to bring the secret urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with you.
No, Mrs. Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Maybe Pearl's is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
Oh yeah. Alright. So what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Miss DeLite? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. DeLite.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too.
You must be relieved we got the secret urn back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it.
Don't question at me. It's
pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Amy like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus the base has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Korean Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right?
Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen.
Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the curing technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Bang. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
It sounds like being the master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. Alright. Let's go to all the places as we usually do. Or no, we were going to go talk to Miss DeLite, so Maybe we should head over there.
The treasures of Karina exhibit is all ruined now.
Maya.
I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Damascus Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! You can clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Alright, actually I do want to stick on with the story here and head to the hideout where she is located.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya!
Miss DeLite.
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. I have no idea what voice to do for her. She's so complicated.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please, please.
Oh my god, that's terrible too. Alright, screw it.
Hey, Nicky boy, please, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss DeLite had such a vulnerable side.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would have you either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die."
He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. White, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him.
Miss DeLite, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't a thief type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. Thief, ha, the very idea.
I guess I just don't know. I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
You mean Ace Detectives?
No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves.
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, why don't you go to Detective Atmay's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more nervous. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously the real Master Mask got my Ronnie, right?
Yeah.
And Detective Batman knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People of the Town segment on TV.
So then you went there to ask him some questions.
That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the Ace Detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
Mr. Light, do you know about McCabe Security?
Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, that's right, according to what we heard today. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know it. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. But he quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Mr. White doesn't know.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast in my bike.
Make it to KB Security that fast? Are you sure you aren't literally flying?
Why don't I give you a ride sometime, or better yet, how about now?
No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
Haha, what a sick scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Miss DeLite told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. DeLite?
Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. DeLite come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember you looked so handsome in that guard uniform, Biz. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then crying, swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow, that's a great story.
Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Oh God, Phoenix.
Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Alright, let's head over there. Alright, CEO's office. KB Security. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
What does that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh.
Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
It's a Gumshoe fix.
Oh, sorry.
Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way.
Hold on a second, guys. Sorry.
Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 o'clock in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Masky Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Alright.
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape of when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Bullard.
Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right.
So, what happened to Master Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
Ah, no, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Ho, ho, ho. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho, ho.
Now
that's the detective I know and love.
Think about it. Atman was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's just one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness in that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Oh.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it...
Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used hold evidence to do that to Mr. Ron DeLite.
Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted mass maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Goda, he's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court of Maverick that give me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
That Godak guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Alright, so maybe we should do some investigating around here. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you. Whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Ah!
Got a folder here. Check out this big, thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly back-freaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Sorry.
What'd you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Masty Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes.
Huh? Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Chair of Eminon, $100,000.
This looks like a list of all the treasures that Masty Mask stole.
So that $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. What's this?
Wow, look at that huge frame photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see.
Oh my god, Maya!
Hey, cut it out! Don't press that!
Ah, that was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? That's possible on the night of the crime.
Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think then maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there, but they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Alright. So let's go talk to him. Security room. New location. Whoa, this place is cool. Who's the guard? Wow, this is really something else.
For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be... Oh, God! Hey, Nick, what's up? Oh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and it walks an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime day. It's all good.
No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's so hopelessly clueless.
Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here is a different story.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then, and this is now.
So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard. I'm a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes, so tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLite was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLite was fired, and there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. Very true. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First I have to keep my eye on those monitors, all the time.
Monitors?
There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh.
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb.
Even if it's part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
Hey, give me a break. Don't try to bend the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick.
Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Oh, no! Darn it! He's got 2. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad. And it was the Butz after all.
Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay?
Looks like I'm going to have to break his psych-lock after all. Alright, so we'll come back to him later. Alright, let's head back here, I guess. So I guess we'll go visit each place. I don't think we need to go to the agency, but I guess we'll go there later, but let's just go in order here and go to the warehouse. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around down here for? So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already.
What do you mean, all that?
Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found?
Yes, it was brought in during the trial today.
Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Nasty Mask's wife that found it.
Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. Looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job.
Hey Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So when was it that you hired Detective Abney again?
About 20 days ago. And when was it that Nasty Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Abney must have really wanted the sacred urn after all.
I guess so. What? So Nasty Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Abney?
No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates.
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi when he commits the thefts himself.
Yeah, he was caught on this crime scene photo dressed up as Nasty Mask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews?
No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh, man. Are you serious? Okay, it's 2, so once again, not too bad. A psych-lock.
What do you think this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Oh, wow. So I guess we'll come back and talk to her about it. Alright, so where are we heading to next? Let's go to the agency. I think, yeah, he's at the detention center, so... Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops.
What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually Nasty Mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen.
Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case.
But wasn't he in charge of the Nasty Mask investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, there's nothing like a good murder case, pal.
Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Alright, so I don't think we've actually gone to the detention center yet, so let's head there now. It's our last place we need to visit. I already told you, it's not me!
A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. DeLite right now.
Man, we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That card over there looks a bit on edge, too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
Alright. So I'm guessing we should... Yeah, we've already visited all the places, so, let's go crack, let's go crack these psych-locks. We'll start with, Larry's, and then we'll do, Adrian's. Alright, here we go. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss DeLite? Ah, but that was that. And this is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too? Never, I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning a situation when the murder happened is... he was not manning his station... Oh, he was not manning the station because he was... at the night of the crime. So the reason why was because he found Ron's wallet, so I think he went back to the hideout to actually deliver it back to him. So I think that's what his alibi was. This might be it. It's either this or the key card, so I'm gonna try the wallet first. Let's see if this works. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss DeLite just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time is it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder... Oh, wow. That's a typo right there. I've never seen that before. At the time of the murder. Huh. Interesting. You were away from the security guard office. Ah! Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 o'clock p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 o'clock p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 o'clock p.m. during your shift. Because you gotta use a key card to get into the office, so he didn't have a key card with him. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone you know. That key card data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m. the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh, Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Ah, no! Sweet. That was a pretty simple one. Unlock successful. Oh,
I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault.
Larry!
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened.
Huh? Your Donna?
I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy stopped me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So is that why you left the security guard office? Oh, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? Why?
He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby.
Oh boy. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry.
Hey Nick, as long as it's out there, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him.
Nick.
Alright, so what evidence did we get? We got the buzzer, that's one thing.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Huh?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks, I tried.
Do you think you can tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please. Please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take just one more look for me? Pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that.
Ah!
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake!
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened.
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Oh boy. Alright, so I think we're done out of here. Alright. So where do we go? I have no idea. Why is Gumshoe still there? Did we talk to him about everything? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. We don't know much of information about the victim yet, so, and we usually try to find out as much as we can about him, but all we know is his name, so maybe we should present him to some people and see if they know anything about him. Let's start with Larry.
The CEO of our company, he was a pretty good guy.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, you bet. You know, I'm not very good about working hard, right?
Yeah, I kind of noticed.
Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay.
I see.
I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building.
So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel.
To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him. And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security.
Alright, let's show him the Gumshoe. There's got to be one of these guys that we can show him to.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard. Pal.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Sweet. Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of TV Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really, me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I think I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Nasty Mask.
What, really?
Yeah, not just screwing up so many times. The company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Alright, so... Can we go talk to Ron yet? I just want to make sure so we can get information about him so we can use that against Adrian's psych-lock. Oh, Mr. Wright!
Mr. DeLite, did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore.
I can't remember his voice. Mr. DeLite, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see...
On the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron DeLite, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Alright. Mr. DeLite, do you still insist that you are Nasty Mask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. DeLite, at the trial today we learned the true identity of the thief.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn.
I'll do that derpy voice.
Of course not. After all, you were KB Security at the time.
So then the person dressed up as Nasty Mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atmay. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right?
Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
When I went to the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone? Whoa.
Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam!
Was it Kane Bullard that hit you?
I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body.
So that's why you put it in the safe.
Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it.
Okay, and what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Nick, all of a sudden Mr. DeLite kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that.
Mr. DeLite, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit with KB Security?
Ah, how did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell him, Desi, please.
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet.
Whew, thank goodness.
No, I am. I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway?
Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least that's what I thought anyway.
So became Masty Mas for Desiree, huh? Alright, I feel like we should give him something. No. 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 Oh, you know who I think this is? It could be... That could be Ron. The guard. Because this happened 1 year ago. Oh, we gotta present this. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were all on my trail.
But Masty Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Masty Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. Regarding this photo, is this you, Mr. DeLite?
Yeah, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Post could see through that in the heartbeat. Alright, sweet. But as you might expect, Detective Atmay found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atmay found the Masty Mas disguise? That's interesting.
Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
So that's it. That's when Atmay got his hands on this.
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
Blackmail letters?
What are you talking about? Hurry, tell me.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
Hold on a second, I'm just sending a text for a second. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh, I like this song. Alright. Let's do this.
This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it.
So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified. Someone sent me $10,000.
No one said anything about me being worried, you know.
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans? What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. Hold on, this song is awesome. I'm gonna let you guys hear it for a second. Nice.
So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. DeLite is thankful the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron DeLite was Masty Mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned it all out in detail.
All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Did you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the secret urn because of one of those plans too?
Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. DeLite, is everything you've just told me the truth?
Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay?
Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes, but please don't hurt me.
Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying.
All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Oh my!
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
It's the perfect voice for him.
I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. DeLite.
I guess I have no choice.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. DeLite at his word. Mystic Maya! Oh, there's...
Hey, Pearly!
I'm back.
Hey, Pearl, so what have you been up to this whole time?
The sacred room, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Tribulations to have it examined.
And what did you find out?
There's no need to worry. He said it's a real urn.
Whew! That's a relief. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint. And that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there.
Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Hold on. Getting a text from my sister. Oh man, I gotta YouTube this later. This is awesome music. Especially for investigating. I feel like this should be in like court. Nice. Very upbeat. Alright. So you know what I want to do? I want to go back to the hideout and examine the safe. There's gotta be something we can find in there.
Dude, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, Mr. Bullet's body was hidden in here. It must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ho ho ho! I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay. Shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open the safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief, Ron DeLite.
What? Ron DeLite, he was the security chief?
Okay, so if we were to get this before, then we would. Okay, so this is just the game going backwards now. Ron, so we knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Alright, so that did absolutely nothing. So, let's go. I think we're ready to go crack, Adrian's safe. I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up this investigation. Ooh. Something new.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Alright. There's a box. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me.
That's the box that the secret urn was in.
It looks like there's some pink paint on it, too.
And it's stuff in the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
Alright, let's investigate again, Nick.
Alright. Oh, whoa. Yeah, this has got to be a... Hold on, let's do this thing first.
Detective Atney said he got me on the back of the head with this by the thief, but that was obviously a lie.
Because it turned out that Atme was the real thief, it's still hard to believe.
Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it.
I'm going to take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise that I'll fix it so you never knew it was bent in the first place.
Please be gentle with it.
Alright. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly in a shocking pink.
Mr. Nick can be this odd shape is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Ah, that's the box that the secret room is in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
Alright.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Alright. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Alright. In that case, Let's go. All right. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit.
The urn that was submitted before the court today, it's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake.
A fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine?
Wait, what? Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yes. Because Pearl brought it back to Curian Village and she found out that it was real. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Curian Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
What she discovered was that the vase was broken again.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
That could be it. No. Yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing else it could be. This poster, it was made recently, right?
Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
Ah! I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now tell the truth.
Ah, wait.
Or?
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
It looks like I still haven't broken the entire psych-lock.
Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
Yeah, what was it broken with? Yeah, she dropped it. I remember that. She dropped it and then it broke. Well, Miss Andrews?
What is this supposed to mean?
This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. Ugh. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say?
So, what does that prove?
That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here, too.
So can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Yeah, because of the paint marks.
Ah!
I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means the box was dropped right there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright.
Woohoo! Alright.
Sweetness.
You've been doing really good in this case so far. It's pretty easy.
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie?
No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box when I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream.
I could totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Korean Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big.
And that's when the I am got changed out, Amy?
I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy.
Any sane person, really?
Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then.
But there's something that I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it.
The Amy face statue. Aha! The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
Mr. Nick! There were no paint marks on the walls or growing away as we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall.
And?
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the air was stolen, we came here again.
Sorry.
At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews?
Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again?
Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closing the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLite, was at KB Security. So then why did another Masty Mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow. It looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Alright. That was good. So yeah, that was almost an hour. Worked out pretty good. Go ahead and save our game here and get a little tiny preview of the next episode. I'm hoping maybe actually film the next segment tomorrow. Hopefully we finish this case tomorrow. Let's check it out.
Hey, Nick!
And that's all. That's all for now, folks. So yeah, if I don't do it tomorrow, it'll definitely be Saturday and Sunday. So hopefully we can get this case done by the time the weekend ends. And hopefully move on to the third case. So this case is getting pretty hectic. I'm excited to head back into the courtroom and hopefully finish off this case. So thanks everybody for watching today's segment for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 3 Trials and Tribulations. And I'll see you guys in my next video coming soon. Objection!